This is TechCrunch.
Instagram is lowering video quality for unpopular videos. I'm Imran Sheikh, and get ready because it's time for your Daily Crunch for Tuesday, starting with 3 big headlines. Apple on Monday confirmed the general availability of iOS 18.1, iPadOS 18.1, and macOS Sequoia 15.1. The point update is most notable for its inclusion of the first batch of Apple Intelligence features, which the company announced at WWDC way back in June. However, only select Apple devices are equipped to run the new generative AI offering. This includes iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, all iPhone 16 models, iPads with an A17 Pro chip, including the new iPad mini, or M1 and later, or a Mac with an M1 or later. After downloading the update, Apple's going to ask you whether you'd like to opt into the feature. Once you do, because why wouldn't you, you'll be added to a wait list, a process that shouldn't last longer than a couple of hours. Now, that's an unusual move for the company, but it's due to the remote server requirement for the LLM-based offering. You see, essentially, Apple wants to get its back end ready for some big compute demands. Not every function requires off-board processing, however. The first batch of Apple Intelligence features includes integrated writing tools, image cleanup, article summaries, and a typing input for the redesigned Siri experience. iOS 18.2, iPadOS 18.2, and macOS Sequoia 15.2, which are currently available as developer betas, will bring another round of features. Those updates will bring an additional list of Apple Intelligence updates, including Genmoji, Image Playground, Visual Intelligence, Image Wand, and ChatGPT integration. Apple has yet to announce a timeframe for GA on those updates. Google Search's AI overviews, which display a snapshot of information at the top of the results page, are beginning to roll out in more than 100 countries and territories, the company announced on Monday. Google first launched the feature in the United States in May, before slowly rolling out to additional regions. Google says AI overviews will now have more than 1 billion global users every month. As part of the rollout, the company is making the feature available in more languages, including English, Hindi, Indonesian, Japanese, Portuguese, and Spanish. Since the launch of AI overviews earlier this year, Google's been updating the feature to make it more useful. Earlier this month, Google launched inline links that appear directly within the text of AI overviews, which it says drives an increase in website traffic compared to the previous design that would simply pull texts from sources. Google's also using AI overviews to expand its ads business, as the company recently revealed that ads in AI overviews will now be displayed on relevant queries for mobile users in the United States. The popularity of an Instagram video can affect its actual video quality. According to Adam Mosseri, the Meta executive who leads Instagram and Threads, videos that are more popular get shown in higher quality, while less popular videos get shown in lower quality. In a video via The Verge, Mosseri said Instagram tries to show the highest quality video that we can, but he said if something isn't watched for a long time, because the vast majority of views are in the beginning, we will move to a lower quality video. Now, before you get your britches in a bunch, this isn't totally new information. Meta wrote last year about using different encoding configurations for different videos depending on their popularity. But after someone shared Mosseri's video on Threads, many users had questions and criticisms, with one going so far as to describe the company's approach. The discussion prompted Mosseri to offer more detail. For one thing, he clarified that these decisions are happening on an aggregate level, not an individual level, so it's not a situation where individual viewer engagement will affect the quality of the video that's played for them. A number of users also suggested that this approach creates a system that privileges popular creators over smaller ones. Popular creators get to post in the highest quality, which reinforces their popularity, while smaller creators can't break through. Hopefully, my Knight Rider fanfic videos will make the cut. Let's now throw it over to producer Dennis with today's startup news in about 1 minute.
Thank you, Imran. And we begin with Paris-based startup Filigrane. The company is fast becoming the next cybersecurity rocket ship to track. The company just raised a $35 million Series B round only a few months after it raised $16 million in a Series A round. Filigran's main product is OpenCTI, an open-source threat intelligence platform that lets companies or public sector organizations import threat data from multiple sources and enrich that data set with intel from providers such as CrowdStrike and SentinelOne. And did you know that according to the International Energy Agency, nearly all the ammonia produced today is heavily dependent on fossil fuels, making the compound releases more than 450 million metric tons of carbon dioxide every year? Nitrofix hopes to reduce the number of steps it takes to get from raw ingredients to finished ammonia. Nitrofix transforms water and air into the vital compound by feeding the two through a device known as an electrolyzer. And that'll do it for me, Imran. Back to you.
And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Brian Heater, Aisha Malik, Anthony Ha, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here tomorrow, same tech time, same Crunch channel. And until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.